Good morning, everybody. This is Recie Myers coming to you live this Wednesday morning. Still trying to get myself back together. I have been sharing and been reading actually and listening to some tapes about John Rohn. Good morning, Rolita. Good morning. Glad you can join me this morning. I can wave to you. And good morning, Sanja. Good morning, Daniel. I'm glad that you guys can join me this morning. I'm trying to get back into my regular routine. Can't do my walking just yet, but I thought I needed to finish up what I had started sharing with you about how you can master anything at all. But the key to mastering anything is mastering yourself. And Jim Rohn, that's R-O-H-N, Jim, he gave 10 tips of how you can, well, he called them powers of how you can master yourself. Good morning, Roy. Good morning. I took some notes here because he had so much to say in such a short space of time. But he says, I shared four tips yesterday, and so today I'm going to share the other 6. Good morning, Sharita. That's my daughter. Have a great day at your job today. She just started a new job. Anyway, so how can you master yourself? Well, one thing he says is preparation. You have to prepare. Most of us spend all our lives preparing. Some people don't prepare, but if you prepare, take the time to prepare yourself for success. You know, you ask yourself, well, what can I do to get myself ready for a great opportunity, get myself ready for fortune, get myself ready for any challenge that comes my way. And the key is, you have to remember that key statement. Life gives us what we deserve, not what we need. So when you put the work in, you will get the returns. So you have to work on preparation. He says, you know, if you're uncomfortable with your language, maybe, maybe your grammar or whatever, you can do what it takes to improve yourself in that area. You know, prepare yourself for language, for instinct, your temperament. If you get angry and fly off the handle real quick, you know, all of those things can hinder your success. So in life, on our journey, we have to improve, see how we can make ourselves better. And even prepare ourselves to be influential. You know, you can't influence someone if you don't have command of you. So preparation is key. And when you do prepare yourself, you have more value. Good morning, Joey. Good morning. Glad that you can join me this morning. I should have got that little pillow for my back. Anyway, so the 6th point is self-reliance. We have to learn to rely on ourselves. Yes, there are other people out there to help us, but you know, the buck stops with you. That way, when you rely solely on yourself to get whatever it is, whatever task it is done, you can never complain, and you never have to explain, because it stops with you. You know, so be self-reliant. This is helping me so much. So, okay, that's 5, 6. Number 7 is image. Do you know that it's not about how you just see yourself? Image has it's like a mirror, 2-sided mirror. It's how others see you and how you see yourself. So let's take, for instance, how others see you. If you lack leadership, if you, are not in control of your life, or your future, or your destiny, if you not in control of situations, something happens and you just fly off the handle. I could name a specific incident, but I choose to reserve that for right now. Maybe I'll share that one later. Chances are, if you cannot control, if people see you with no control, number one, they're not going to trust you. Nobody wants to, trust someone who's out of control. And by you being in control of you, your image, that attracts others to you. Good morning. I just saw Netra. Good morning to you. Good morning. So your image, how others see you, is important, just as how you see yourself. And how you see yourself, the way you talk, the way you think, your capacity for learning, it helps you to develop your self-confidence. Your image is directly associated with your self-confidence because you project something. You project confidence. People are attracted to that. Number 7, I think it is 7 or 8, character. Character, having high values, principles, your integrity, your honesty, that earns respect from others. There's so much that we need to do on our journey through life. There are 10 of these things. I'm going to come to number 10 in a minute. But character, that is so important. We are to be constantly, daily developing our character, doing what is right, not taking shortcuts and, taking advantage of other people. Good morning. Hi, Carmen. Good morning to you. Yes, these are things that can make us more value to the marketplace. When we have these 10, good morning, Wilson. Good morning to you. Yes, I'm just trying to get through this here. I have some back issues this morning for the last few days. But anyway, this is really important because, I think one of my friends, Bill said, why do we get up in the mornings? Why does anyone look? Yeah, I'm retired. I can just sit and fold my hands and say, oh, well, I'll just be confined in this little box. Retirement says, okay, you stay in this box. No, there's too much to me to be able to give and share with others on their road, on their journey towards self-improvement, And I'm on this journey too, And yes, thank you, Rolita, for scribing. Having high value and integrity, that speaks volumes. All right, so I addressed image, I addressed preparation, I addressed self-reliance. Image, twofold, the way others see you and the way you see yourself. I addressed character, and the last one. Oh, no, I didn't do that one. Self-discipline. Okay, this is number 9. Self-discipline. Doing the best job that you can every day. Developing self-discipline to do your part. If you're part of a team, and each person in the team has a certain responsibility, be self-disciplined to do your part to the best of your ability. It's just like a working mechanism. If everyone's doing their part, everything flows smoothly. But if you're slacking off and you're not doing your part, and if everybody else takes that attitude, then things fall apart. Good morning, Sharice. Good morning to you. And then the last one, the power of extraordinary performance. If you want extraordinary in your life, extraordinary in anything, extraordinary income, and extraordinary anything that you want, you have to expect extraordinary from yourself. You have to do what extraordinary takes. So, you can read 2 books a week. You know what that does for you? That improves your intelligence. So reading, it's free. Some of us don't want to read. We don't want to put the time in. Reading every day, that helps to develop your mind and it gives you more. Good morning, Shakina. Good morning. Glad that you can join me. So if you want to live an extraordinary life, you have to be willing to do the extraordinary. You must demand extraordinary of yourself. If you want to have better health, do what it takes. Eat the proper foods that's going to fuel your body. Exercise. I generally make exercise a part of my life, but sometimes things like I injured my back, I pulled a muscle some kind of way. But I need to take care of me, and then as soon as I'm able to get back into my regular routine, I certainly will. So in life, there are 10 areas, and he calls them powers. Good morning, Aegis. Good morning to you. I'm glad that you can join me. There are 10 powers that we can work on improving, developing to become better people. And so as I'm on my road to better or to improvement, self-improvement, these are some of the things that I'm learning and I'm sharing with you. Now, tonight is Wednesday, and I've placed somewhere in the description a link to a free Instagram training. I'm not very familiar with Instagram. I do have an Instagram account, but there's some people who live by Instagram, and this is a way that you can use Instagram to grow a business, a lucrative business. So I have a link where you can register for this free webinar tonight. This is part 2. Last week was part 1, and I think if you click on that link today before tonight, because it's going to start at 9, you can still be able to see part 1 from last week. But at 9 o'clock tonight, part 2 is going to come on. So if you want to be able to catch part 1 and part 2, you can click on it. But so that's what I have for you today. Thank you for those of you who came on and joining me this morning. Those of you who are catching the replay, click #replay, and be sure to tell me where you're tuning in from. And you guys make today powerful, make it awesome. I'm going to try to do the same. Good morning, Lisa. Sorry you get catching the tail end, but maybe you can catch the replay. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for subscribing, Roleta. Thank you for sharing. For those of you who share, share. If anything that I have shared resonates with you, be sure to share it out, because there are a lot of people who need this information. Because life is a journey. And we don't want to stand on the sidelines and watch it go by. We want to be active participants, and we can do certain things to demand more from life for ourselves, for our families. So be blessed, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye now.